Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to my first video on my new channel. We will be playing Japanese video games here. When I say Japanese video games, I mean like games that have only been released in Japan yet. So games of which there's no translated version like in English or any other Western language. So I'll play them and I'll try to translate them for you. Well, I won't give you an exact translation since I'm probably not capable of doing that while talking and while playing. And yeah, but I'll try to explain what's going on, and yeah, I will give you like a vague idea of what the story is like, how the characters interact and everything. I can speak and read Japanese. I'm a little bit weak on the kanji side, so I might have to like make little breaks to research stuff that I don't understand, but I'll try to keep that to a minimum, and I will cut it out anyway in post. So yeah, I've picked Tears of Tiara as my first game. Tears of Tiara II actually. I haven't played the first one, so I have no idea of the story and everything. If that should become a problem, I will make the necessary research, but we'll see about that. And if it turns out to be too hard to speak while playing and like trying to summarize the plot and everything for you, I might switch to like playing and then like commentating what I've recorded while playing. So yeah, let's start. Okay. Try this again, and well, let's set it on normal. Yeah, I've pushed the wrong button here since I am not that fond with the PlayStation. Most of the time I play on PC. But like, if you're searching for Japan exclusive titles, like the Japanese video game consoles are most likely to have those. So that's why I actually asked a friend of mine to lend me PlayStation. I wonder why I did that time. Oh, that's nice. So I can control how fast the dialogue goes. Yeah, I had to redo the next part. It is a speech of obviously the bad guy, and since I had no idea about the game and all, I wasn't able to provide that good of a translation. So now I'm a little bit further into the game, and I can tell a little bit more about what he's saying. So he's saying he's speaking to the people of Hispania, which is a country, and probably the country everything's taking place in. And he says that this time's Baru festival. Baru is a goddess. Yeah, I already found that out. And the festival for this goddess will be organized by the Empire this time, and he obviously belongs to the Empire. And yes, in the next part he will talk about the reasons for that being as it is, for the Empire organizing this year's Baru festival. And he's calling upon the last head of the Hamirukaru and Baruka families. And yeah, the last time I translated head of the family with emperor was way off. And yeah, but I looked that up, and now I know that the word actually means head of the family. I'm talking about the last two kanji, if you can tell. And yeah, he wants him to come out, and he tells him to, as a representative of the people of Kanan, I don't know what that is yet, Kanan, if it's a country or I don't know, a clan or whatever, and as a high priest he should like witness or like yeah, he should attend the festival from the beginning to the end. And yeah, so he's waiting for him to come out. I obviously did need a little bit more time when I tried to translate everything on the go. I will continue the retranslation of the first part of the speech of the bad guy, since yeah, there was just too much vocabulary I didn't know. So yeah, but now I did my research and I think I can translate a little bit better. So he says that he was going to not let it get to him, and even if they were to just stamp on their precious festival with their dirty feet. And the bad guy says, well, I want to let you know something you will probably enjoy, and it's a great suggestion, a great offer from the Holy Empire. Yeah, it's actually, they call themselves Holy Empire, it's not just Empire. And yes, Shinsei Teikoku is the word she's using. And he says, yeah, your days of torture will end soon, and citizens of the Empire, you had to pay higher taxes than the people from the other regions, and well, you had to endure a lot of hardship. Actually, I think he's talking about forced labor. You had to you were forced to work hard. But those days will end soon. You have to. There were. It's actually he's talking about an omnipotent God, an almighty God, and he says you have to devote all of you to the one and only omnipotent almighty God. Your heart, your body, your heart have to become slaves of the God he's talking about. And if it had improved everybody's situation, he even would have accepted the unreasonable demands of the Empire. And with everybody, he probably means like the people of his country and his fellows. But obviously it was not the best for everybody. And now he says Hamilcar, which what is the name of the hero? I think High Priest of Baru against the goddess, and he seems to be the highest priest, and he's about to tell him about his punishment, probably about the decision. Is actually what he said. He says, his very body, his very person is now embodying, or is now an embodiment of the land Hispania, and he's bound by the yoke. Actually, I had to look that up too. Kubiki means yoke of the empire, and he can't move freely, so he lies chained. And that's the reality of Hispania right now. That's what he's saying of this land. And he says that they. Just a second. Yeah, that the glorious families Baruka and the glorious people of Canaan, which were glorious like in the past, long gone past, are now nothing but are now just clinging to their destroyed country and their ruined goddess, and are nothing but slaves. So he wants them to look at the truth and to realize their situation and to trash their old traditions, to forget them, and to embrace the new world order, probably. Yeah. Again, I let it play out. Now, not to be that stubborn. So he says, don't be stubborn, and yes, devote yourself to the new, like, holy community or holy church. It's Shinsei Kyodan. You probably you can translate with church. Yeah, devote yourself to our church, actually, and yeah, don't torture yourself by trying to withstand. And again, he's saying that if it had improved everybody's situation, he even would have followed the command of the Empire, and he even would have been fine with dying. That's at least what he thought until that time. Until the time the stuff happened, which we are about to witness right now. Well, if you keep on doing, like, I don't know what dumb really means, I'm sorry. If you keep on just doing what you're doing right now, then nothing will change. You won't achieve anything. He's prepared. What was he prepared? Eiko? I don't know, he's prepared something. Probably something bad. I mean, that's the bad guy. Look at him. So, he wants everybody to look. And there she is. Taruto is her name, and our hero is asking himself why. And the bad guy again says, everybody listen. Like, look at this stupid girl. She was wandering around the villages, and she mixed up dream and reality, and dared to call herself a goddess. Yeah, that's how you end up if you do that in the Holy Empire. I mean, she doesn't look like as she's in that bad of a condition. What blasphemy, he says. To call yourself a goddess in our Holy Empire, yeah. And again, I'm retranslating this here because I messed it up the first time. And he continues and says, well, because she has committed such a blasphemy, we have decided to execute her. And let that be a warning to everybody else that we don't need any goddesses in our Holy Empire. And, yeah, the bad guy wants everybody to know, or wants everybody to remember. And the second sentence, even with research, I'm not able to translate right here exactly. He says something about that the way of, like, people probably like the goddess ends in the Empire, so there's no, like, space for such people in the Empire, something along those lines. And our hero says that his anger, his wrath is driving him crazy, and yeah, how could they treat the gentle goddess that has come down to earth that horribly? And he obviously does not feel as bad as the bad guy about her. And yeah, he says that she has been so nice to me. She has taken me under her wing, even though I'm actually capable of nothing. That nice goddess. How can they do something like this to her?
だから巻き込みたくなくて遠ざけた。
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't want to get her involved. I didn't want her to get hurt. But yeah, and if the Empire is now saying that they want to kill her, then well, then that's the end of diplomacy. Exactly, like that's not like literally what he's saying, but he says, and there's no room for like any conversation left. So that's the end of diplomacy, and he doesn't have to think that hard about it. He just has to kill everybody, and yeah, he just have to. That's a nice part. He just have to surrender his body to the madness inside of him, and put an end to everything. Put an end to everybody. A swift end to everybody. Again, I've done my research on that, so I would never have been able to translate this on the go. And if everybody wants to die that hard, then he says he can give them what they want. Oh, that guy, on the other hand, is wondering, like, can it be that that idiot did get some of the stuff I was saying? That he understood my words? Can that be? But yeah, I don't think that that's the reason why he's holding still, and he's looking that calm. And yeah, in fact, he's like about to go crazy. He's laughing and saying, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to kill anybody, but I can't hold back any longer. And I think he's suggesting that he should leave some last words. Yeah, he's suggesting that it would be wiser for him to like leave some last words than joke around than to fool around. Yeah, now he's calling upon the Gormesse, the Gornes, or I don't know how to translate that into a word that makes sense in English or in any Western language. And Gormesse is probably the name of those lads here. They're laughing, but I think yeah, they should have like picked another sound than the sound of the engine of a motorcycle, or I don't know what that was. He wonders what that light's about. And again, somebody's laughing. Yeah, okay. This voice. Is that Hammer? Yeah, it is. And now he's screaming. I really think I have to like read something about the story of the first one. It's kind of silly to like start it with the second, but it just came out recently, that's why I picked it. And Kisagami, Kisagami, it was probably like it's kanji for war and god. So he is summoning the war gods, or like asking him for power. So as he's charging up, he screams or he yells that he wants everybody to look at him because he's about to prove that he is the descendant of the ruler, the覇王の末裔, which is actually the title of the game, the title of the second part of this series. So he showed them the power to kill 1,000 enemies, 10,000 armies. Kind of makes no sense. Like, it doesn't matter. I think that it would be like able to destroy more enemies than armies, but perhaps like enemies like in countries, you know, enemy countries. So he will, yeah, happily like accept this invitation. You know, surprise power. He would test the powers of his enemy. Gormis. I don't know who Gormis is. Probably are about to find out. その化け物を yeah, he wants him to summon the monster, or to bring forth the monster, by which he probably means the god he was talking about before. He's laughing again. So now he's saying that he will obliterate them in no time. So I guess you can say he feels pretty pumped up. Now he's going like Super Saiyan. He's turning white.